Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear may or may not trigger you. This is not for the faint of heart.
This is true, uncut fuckery from a couple of assholes meant explicitly for entertainment purposes only.
However, if you want to use this as life advice, please consult a psychiatrist first.
You've been warned. World, this is Maddie.
And this is Bobby.
And this is the Aged Banter podcast.
Fuck your feelings.
And we're off. Slightly different lineup today, Bobby, but I'll let you go through all that.
It's a little bit different, man, but
this does feel a little off.
This 2-week schedule is a little wild, dude. I was used to doing it every week.
Yeah.
But I can say you breathe a little easier knowing that we got a week in between.
Yeah, you
kind of prep for stuff.
Not so much pressure. So I hope you're not mad at us. Just know we're still recording.
Yeah.
We're just going to put it out every other week.
Yep.
And, yeah, I mean,
I think I posted some stuff up on Instagram or Facebook.
It's on our Facebook.
So
yeah, okay. So
everyone should be aware. I know some people were salty that we weren't kicking it out every week, but it did give some people like Mikey over in Tennessee some time to catch up.
Yeah, all right, because we got this is episode 17, if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere up there.
Yeah, we got a little bit. Go back and listen to some old episodes. You're gonna call us out on some shit. How about that?
Comment, drop us a message, send us an email.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Maddie, you already kind of mentioned it tonight. It's a little bit different, right?
I dropped it, right?
So, Squatch Nuts is preoccupied doing some personal stuff, which is cool.
Business.
And we do have a fill-in for him.
Get out.
Mr. Squatch Nuts is going to be the producer tonight.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? So, he's going to run through the agenda and what we're going to talk about. And then, of course, he's going to fill in to the best of his ability.
I'll do what I can.
All right. Well, what do we got on tap tonight, man?
Today we got the crazy hot scale, competitive eating, rich people problems, gay places, and money and morals.
Ooh, I feel like that's a whole lot going on.
That's a whole lot going on, especially like, what is this? This is July 5th, so day after Independence Day.
Yeah.
Man, it's America. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So what was that first topic?
We're finally out of June. Yeah. That's a good thing.
Oh, you know what? We made it. And we're celebrating with fireworks.
Well, I'm sure they like the color in that, but whatever, dude. Fuck. So the first one is a crazy hot scale.
Yeah, the crazy hot scale. So I was talking to my old lady today, man, and she was like, how crazy is too crazy? Like, at what point do you say, there's no way I'm not wifing you up? But we've all kind of been, I don't know, like I know this to be true, that crazy is kind of cool in bed.
Crazy is cool in bed.
But crazy's not great to bring home to mom and dad.
Crazy.
Or to deal with 24/7, 365. But what level? Because all women are a little bit crazy, right? They all got a little bit in them.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be females if they weren't.
Exactly.
But, I mean, that's just
it's
the nature
hormones,
of the beast.
It's the estrogens. Yeah. So,
yeah.
But at what point is too much? Like, at what point have you ever said, you know what? I'm going to fuck you, but that's it.
See, but then the problem, you're tiptoeing on fine line there.
Why?
Because if you're like, damn, you're hot and you're fucking crazy, this is going to be fun. But you know the repercussions of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's going to happen if you're like...
You don't want some, like, stage 12 or something like that following you home, can't get rid of her.
And that's what's going to happen. So, Squatch Nuts, you seen that crazy hot scale?
Oh, it's real.
So explain it to me a little bit. Explain it to the people that haven't heard it.
So there's a scale, and it has been depicted by a man who appears to be educated. It says that the hotter a woman is, the crazier she is. Now, the less attractive a woman is, the more sane and understandable that she is.
Yeah.
And, there's a big train of thought behind that, but from my experience, it's true.
It's 1,000% true. And this is where, when he was explaining on the graph, right, you got the hot, super crazy.
Super hot, super...
The
not
ugly,
super crazy,
super normal. But, like, you want to target... the midline, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be like,
you just want to come right off of that access point,
cute.
Right?
I can doctor you up a little bit. You'd be even cuter, but you're crazy still kind of in the middle. But the problem is I never fall below the center line. I take pride in that. So I've always about a 5 and up, right? You're crazy. You're fucking crazy. And I got to deal with that 6 and up mentality.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I've been with super hot chicks, and it's been mostly fine. Like, I haven't had that, like, real crazy. I've had some crazy.
How in the hell did you get that lucky? You about the only one.
I'm married.
Because everybody else I know has been down the path where you're like, damn, she's
like
bad.
said,
but then
but
where you at? What you doing?
There's levels
Keying
of
your
crazy.
cars and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
I had I had an ex just take all my shit and just bust it on my doorstep, man. I didn't even
I had
know
a
what was
girl told
happening.
me she was going to throw a boulder through my windshield. And I was like, if you do that, I'm going to shoot you. Like, this is my car. This is my shit.
Right.
Do not break it.
Oh, man.
And it was all because I didn't call her back when she wanted me to. That's all it was. Like, we were cool. Everybody was fine.
That's too
I didn't
much.
call her back when she wanted me to.
Nah.
And she thought I was doing something else. I was like, no, I'm just chilling. Like,
We're not at your beck and call. Like, you didn't just, like, get us to change us. You
but
know
again,
what I mean?
she
But,
was
like,
about a 9 on that scale.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck. Wow. Like, it's accurate.
I'm with you
just saying.
because I've met some crazies, but like it doesn't necessarily always equate because there are some less than like dimes that are just crazy too.
Well, that's true, and not everyone.
Yeah,
but I would say 90% of the female population, this scale is 100% accurate for them.
I think
and it's just the way they are.
Yeah,
and it's the nature of the world these days. And I think
what did you say? Did you say 90% of the time it's 100% right?
Yeah, I did. Maybe I don't know what I said, but like I can't go back now. I had to listen to it later.
We'll
and figure
listen
it out.
to it back.
But no, like, and it has to do with these fucking shows and movies. We talked about this before.
Oh yeah,
like it's making. I'm not gonna say all women are the same. They're not.
Yeah,
just the majority. So they watch these shows and shit, and they get these preconceived notions of how they're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And then they act on that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck? What? I didn't do nothing. Why am I getting...
Dude, what's
I watched
wild
it
to
on
me
fucking...
is like watching these shows, and you got people that are on TV, so they think very highly of themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They think they're dimes. But I'm like sitting there watching, I'm like, you are not as hot as you think you are. Not even close. But you got the crazy.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like the area we live in.
A little
like,
bit. Everybody
a
wants their
lot of
like
these-
15 minutes of fame, yo.
And I ain't going to say all the bitches, but like most of the bitches in this immediate area, a lot of them, like, if they would leave this area, they would not be hot.
No, because like living in
just calling a
Washington,
spade a spade,
it gets
dude.
cold here and it stays cold here
Yeah.
for like 8 months out of the year. So you can't it's like going to college. They all pick up their freshman 15 every winter when they sit there
Freshman
and put on
45.
their Han Solo like wardrobes with the fucking high boots and the vest.
Dude.
With the yoga pants on.
It's all of them, dude. Like,
Crazy.
and this place blows my mind because, like I said, I'm from the East Coast. You go back there and you're like, damn, like it's a different world.
Oh yeah.
Come back here and these girls are like, yeah, I can't talk to you. I'm like, why? Because you're ugly and you know I don't date ugly chicks or what? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, the confidence level here is through the fucking roof, and it shouldn't be. Like, just be humble. A little bit. And there is no humble around here.
No,
yeah.
none.
And you could tell, like, when we're sitting at the bar and we're all hanging out, and they walk in, I'm like, she's strutting.
Yeah.
What are you strutting for?
You are a elephant.
You look like a wet paper bag. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, no, that's gross. I know. You could smell the fucking hot fish from the door, dude.
Man.
Like, I'm good.
No doubt.
I mean, me and Squatch Nuts were talking about that earlier with the fucking hot fish on the dash thing. It's gross, dude.
It's terrible.
It's kind of like an Arby's. Ugh.
But man, dude,
don't ruin Arby's for me.
It is a little bit wild, man. Like just how that aspect goes. But I mean, I'm like, I want to circle back and I want to answer the question legitimately. Yeah. I mean, like, where you at? Like, where, like, what? How much crazy could you take home, man? Like, I mean, is it just that she's crazy? I can't even think of like a good example.
So let's just do it this way.
All right.
You got 0 to 10. 5's your midline.
5's the midline.
Yep. So if 5 and below is normal, 5 and 10.
Is this the crazy scale or the hot scale?
I'm just saying collectively.
So
if you go 0 to 10, you think about 5 to 0 is about normal range. Anything above 5 is getting in the crazy range.
Touching on more crazy.
So
and more hot.
Which number would you fall on?
Oh man.
And be comfortably okay at?
6.5, 7.
Okay. Squash Nuts?
Squatch?
God, yeah. You got to look at like long-term relationships, but I'm thinking I'm good with like 5.
Okay. And I think I'm a risk taker like you. I'm sitting probably 6.5, 7.
I still want to
Like,
be
that's-
with an attractive woman, man. I mean,
I
like I
know.
can handle a little bit of
I know.
crazy, like, and like I said earlier, man, crazy kind of equates to the bedroom, and that's not bad.
But there is also some that does not equate to the bedroom. They're just fucking batshit crazy. Then you're
Oh
like,
yeah,
I gotta
like
go.
I don't,
Like,
yeah, like
yeah.
look.
But I think a
I don't need
comfortable.
you blowing up my spot. I don't need you like embarrassing me in front of my friends. I think that's the level of crazy that I just can't tolerate.
It's too much.
Embarrass me in front of my friends, and I'm out. I'm
You believe in that too?
Oh no, he's letting us know what time.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
See,
He's doing a good job.
doing a good job.
Doing a good job,
But this
man.
is why I love this shit.
Yeah.
You're getting it as we see it. And
This is how it is.
Squatch Nuts first time on the set.
Right? We're
No.
popping that.
Popping that cherry right now.
Love it.
But no, I think a comfortable 6. But like I said, depending
Yeah.
on the
I
situation,
don't want to go too far over
you,
the top.
you can't
It's
go
the-
above 6 too far.
Yeah,
Dude.
like you cannot embarrass me.
Because you're getting a 7, that's where the embarrassment comes
Yeah,
in.
you think it does. I think that's
Yeah.
like where they start showing up. They start turning out. They start acting damn.
You're like, it's
fool.
boys' night, but they show up randomly. Like,
Oh, my
Just
God.
because I got to check on you.
Yeah, or
No, get the fuck
oh,
out of here.
man, be too like aggressive, like
Yep.
too like hound dogging you.
Yep. Texting
man.
you the whole time you're out with your dudes, and
Right.
you're like, "Look, I told you it was guys' night. Like, I'm not gonna text you the whole time. I'm
Yeah.
conversating.
Yeah.
Maybe spitting Jello shots in the other dudes' mouths. I don't know.
That does happen. We got some great video of that. Maybe we need to post that on like Insta.
We need to
Get
share
a
that
couple
on
more
fucking
fans, dude.
Facebook.
How
I
about
think.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just need to do that recreationally.
I mean, maybe, dude. Like, so yeah, we'll have to get into that conversation
Yeah,
later
I'm-
at another time. But
yeah.
it may or may not involve Squatch Nuts
Yeah. And Jello.
and Jello. It was blue Jello.
Was it a blue shot? I thought it was green.
I remember
but-
that.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure
bet
he
you
does
do.
too.
No, he was drunk as
I
shit.
saw it go in and I saw it go out. It was blue both times. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
But you did it twice.
We did because the first time wasn't good enough.
No, I had to be
it,
sure
it flopped
that
right off his cheek. That's why.
That's because I didn't chew it up. I didn't want to fully baby bird it.
Yeah.
I was like, this might be weird. Then he's like, just baby bird it all the way, and then we did it
all the way.
You got to do it once to be sure if you don't like it, and then one more time just to
just to
double check.
confirm. Yeah.
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 Wow.
So I'm
Wow,
pretty
wow.
sure that's how gay people do it too.
Yeah.
Like one time, just like, second time to confirm it,
Right.
and the third time to be like, do I really like it?
How many times do you think it takes you to realize that you're gay, though? I mean,
The first time you suck a dick, probably. I mean,
would
I'm
say
just,
the first time you touch another dude's penis.
or the penis goes in your butt. Like I don't know how.
That's still technically touching it
That's one time.
with your butt.
I don't think it would take more than once.
That's gay.
I mean, it's hella gay, clearly. So, what's the second topic? Because I think we roll right into this. Let me.
Competitive eating.
Oh fuck, we took it. We skipped around. Matter of fact,
Man.
let's kick these things out of order.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
what's
Because
what's
since
that
we're on the topic-
yeah, that could be a smooth transition.
Because this is
Give
going
it to
right
us.
into
Yeah,
gay shit, right? Is that what we're talking about?
we were talking gay shit. We
We
were
were
talking gay
talking-
shit before the show started because we were talking about like all these places that we've been and experiences that we've had in
Oh, yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
And like, I mean, for me personally, like when I met my wife, I was living with a girl who was a lesbian, and so we actually lived right down the street from a gay club, downtown Tacoma.
Yeah.
And look, we'd go dancing. We'd go dancing there all the time. And I remember like one time I was like, sitting there dancing, and I'm like having a good time, feeling myself drunk as shit. I got a hand down my pants, and I realized it's not, my now current wife, and it was
What was his name?
Ashanti.
No, I said, what was his name?
I,
Oh, that was his name?
Ashanti. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
I was just
And I was
I
like,
didn't know.
no, I had a dude's hand grab on my dick, and I didn't even realize. And I'm like, and my wife was like, get your hands off his dick. And I was like, oh yeah, get your hands off my dick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had no idea.
This is great.
Dude,
I
I
had
mean,
no-
dude. So this club, I mean, it's literally as big as our studio. Everybody's packed in
yeah.
there. You don't know. You're just
Yeah.
getting touched everywhere. I'm dancing, having a good time, feeling myself, dude. And I'm like, I'm feeling.
He was
great.
feeling himself, too.
He was feeling myself. And I was like, oh my god.
Okay, Maddie is a shake weight, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Skiing motherfucker, dude.
So this is true God's honest story, man. And I couldn't share it if it wasn't true, man. But like, I'd be like, oh my God, but like. The gay clubs, man. They're like, I mean, that's just wild times. I mean, they're fun, and like I said, I got no problem hanging out, dude. We went there all the time. My wife and my kids still go to this club every once in a while.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to go there.
No,
that's just not mine.
You never been to a gay club, Bobby?
Well, I attempted to go into one without knowing.
Oh,
this was in Palm Springs.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. You went. Last
for
summer,
baseball,
right?
yeah. But this was like years before. Mm-hmm. So we tried to go in this place, and everyone's like, Palm Springs is like super gay, and I was like, I didn't know, dude. Like, we're going down for a baseball tournament. I have no fucking clue. All I know is it's nice in January, and it is pretty nice, right? But you go down there, you're starting to bar hop and shit, and we went down the street, and we go up to this bar, and there's a bouncer. I'm like, cool, this place must be popping. Like, you hear music and shit. I was like, seems pretty lively. Like, let's go in here, and there has to be some chicks, right? So let's go in here and let's hang out. Well, we go in the door. The bouncer stand there, and he looks at all of us, and he goes, "You don't want to come in here." And I said, "What? I ain't never got refused service. I mean, I'm fair skinned."
They're talking to you like you. Oh, I was going to say they're talking to you like you black or something, bro.
Dude, I was like, the fuck did I do? Like, I know I was a little tan because it was Palm Springs, but like, anyway,
you wasn't that damn tan, my ginger.
My ginger. At least you soft ate it. We're good. Yeah. So I try to get in. He's like, "No, you guys don't want to come in here." And we're all kind of like, "What the fuck? Like, what do you mean?"
Yeah.
And he said, he opens the door, and we looked through the door, and there was dudes in thongs just flopping cocks, dude. What? And I was like, "You're right. You're 100% right. I don't want to go in there." And my boy is like, "We can probably get some free drinks." I was like, "Shut the fuck up. We ain't going in there."
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Ain't no way.
But they were, when I say they were like go-go dancers, but dudes in thongs with just dick. And all like, you ain't hiding shit. Like, there was dicks. And when the door swung open, it was nothing but dudes and dicks. And I was like, good call, bro. Good looking out.
So
good fucking looking out.
This is a gay club, like almost an exclusively
pretty
guys
much. Pretty much.
Club.
And that's what the women in Palm Springs complain about, too, is like,
they
dudes. Feel comfortable down there partying and getting drunk and shit because they don't have to worry about anything because the majority of guys are gay. Yeah. Which is fine. Like, that's why they go down there and do their bachelorette parties. But, like, that club in particular, I guess, is super caters to gay men.
All right, I got you.
And we didn't know it, but like, there's 8 of us dudes trying to get in this fucking bar. Could have been real.
Let your ass in, bro. If charge you a cover charge and then tell you a non-refundable.
So the guy was hella cool. He's like, "Hey, I got 2 other spots that are straight. You're going to have a good time there." And sure as shit, every year that we go now, we just stick to those 2 bars.
Don't even bother.
And it's great, dude, because everybody else is like in town, even if there's gay servers and shit. They're cool. Man. They have jokes and shit. But that place, it almost got fucking weird.
I've never been to Palm Springs, but I never assumed that it was a gay town. I always just assumed it was like an old person's town. Like, that's just a retirement community.
Think about that, though. Like, you remember back in the day, you couldn't be gay and shit.
Oh.
And if you go down there, it's very much that old school culture where it's like most people migrated down there. The weather's nice. The houses are $2-3 million. They could have their sexcapades and their fucking dude. It's money, and it rolls right into other shit, right?
Rich people problems, right?
Like, but that's what it gets into, man. It's like you got enough money where it doesn't fucking matter. You can do whatever you want.
That's crazy. That's some Diddy shit.
And that is, I guarantee you, there is a million circumstances up through Palm Springs with the houses and the fucking just everything you see when you're there. You're like, these are Diddy parties. Right. Like, for sure.
And it's crazy. I know we're going to touch on this as far as like rich people problems and stuff like that later. But like one thing that like I see is kind of universal is like that Epstein list, right? Is it like the Epstein, problem. Yeah. And I feel like you achieve so much money that like the goal or the drive to like want to have more money like becomes boring almost to you.
Well, you're not happy.
So you got to see how far you can push it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, I'm going to do weird shit. I'm going to eat the most extravagant things that like most people can't eat. I'm going to hunt big game that most people can't hunt. I'm going to get involved in trafficking little girls or little boys because this is illegal and my money is going to get me off.
Or I'm not going to do one line. I'm going to do a whole kilo. Like it's the shit like that. And that's because
it's the excess.
That's because
like I think they get bored with just
you get bored.
Regular everyday
you get bored.
stuff. It's
and
like,
that's a problem.
All right, I got more money than,
I know what to do with it. So
So I'm gonna find a way to, just do crazy, more outlandish shit. And I think that's where Diddy fell into a problem. He's like, I am richer than rich, and who's gonna tell me no? I'm not used to hearing that.
I want Jimmy to lather up in fucking Vaseline and come over here and roll on the ground.
I'll tell you what. I want to bust a nut in Cassie's hands while she rubs it on some other dude's chest, because that's what I'm into.
Because I can.
Because you can.
That's fucking.
Who's gonna tell him no?
Well, I mean, yeah.
And
Beaver
if you tell him no, did he?
Did he?
Wow, did he? That's fucking punny.
I set you right up for that one. Did he?
Right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, most people are, especially in that industry, in that field and stuff like that, everybody wants to make it. They want to become to that level. So they're willing to do. Like, I mean, look at all those kids on Nickelodeon. We've talked about this stuff in the past, and we talked about like all these like child stars and these actors, these people who are just so driven to want to be famous that they will literally get taken advantage of in the worst ways possible just to get there. It's like, dude, you're selling your soul, man.
It's fucked. And the thing is, like, down there, I'm not clowning on Palm Springs because we go every year, and we do have a good time. Like, the weather's great, and, like, some of the old school houses up on the hills and shit are cool as fuck. But there is an element to there. Like, we go out to breakfast, we're like, Jesus Christ, this is wild. Like, it's just a different environment. Right. And you get us, like, I call us backwood boys, right? You get all us backwood boys down there, and it's just...
You might want to come up with a new name, man.
Oh, I said backwoods, not backdoor boys.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just like, I know you look forward to going down there because you get to dance around in a cage with your thong on.
You better calm down. It isn't Bobby in the club with his thong on, fucking alligator dancing like I'm
hoes in this house.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. That is not us, bro. I mean, we go to the nightclub. There's one that's straight, and we got a DJ there that throws back the 90s, 2000s hip hop. We're like, hell yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They're used to seeing us when we come in there in January.
Man, are we those like old G's?
We're old,
dude. Like where it's like, all right, you throw on some like Nelly and some like early circa 2000s.
Yeah, that's our shit.
Like, up in the casino.
Yeah. We're old, dude.
Oh,
shit, times have changed, bro. Like, yeah, because now you got like hands on your knees, popping pussy, letting coochie breathe and shit. Like, I just heard that shit for the first time tonight, courtesy of Squatch Nuts. And I'm telling you right now, that might be his new club anthem, but that is not mine.
Right. Hey, man.
Like, let your coochie breathe, bro. Like,
let your coochie breathe.
He's doing it right now.
Hey, air that fucking thing out. We're good, dude. Like, who makes a song about letting your stank out, bro?
I don't know, man, dude. I mean, your pussy is pink and your booty hole brown. Pound town. Pound town.
You just made a rhyme.
No, that's a song, bro.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
I'll play
Christ.
that for you next.
I'm so far behind. I need to get caught up.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on Too Short and shit.
How your kid's not telling you about this? That's where I learned all my shit.
But my kids are busy doing other shit, I guess. I don't know, man. Like,
anyway. Man. All right.
What's next on the list?
Yeah,
man?
what do we got, man?
So we got competitive eating.
Oh shit,
that's funny. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Let's do competitive eating because I was asking Bobby before the show started.
I'll tell you.
This motherfucker.
Go ahead.
I said, hey man, dude, did you see Joey Chestnut choke out that Darth Vader looking dude who tried to like get on stage? And he's like, dude, that's from years ago, man. I was like, oh man, I just seen that yesterday.
It was like 2 years ago.
What?
Because he was cut off and couldn't compete.
I'm behind the times, man.
So you're fucking old.
All right,
how's that shit feel, bro?
That's being rude, man.
Well, you call me old too.
Dude, it's literally my birthday, like in 2 days, man.
It's not right now.
All right, so I'm still.
You weren't even born yet, motherfucker. So we don't celebrate you.
Dude, I was ready to pop. I was like, hey, mom.
Superman, now watch me, you. No, sorry, okay. It's too much. That's your mom.
some old shit. Some old shit.
But no, with the Joey Chestnut shit, you were like.
Oh, it was like, all right, so like if you were in the world of competitive eating,
yep.
What would be your go-to?
Pussy.
And I was stunned. I wasn't stunned because he said it. I was stunned because I didn't think of it first. I was pissed, actually. I was like, that's the most genius answer ever. And he didn't even hesitate. Just as fast as he answered me right now was as fast as he came out with it. I mean, I was like, fuck. I don't even have a good second to that. Like, I'd be like, I just like get me in. Like,
as many as you can put in front of me.
just like, I'm like, how many can walk in the room? And
But I would need like a fucking like a ringside attendant. So like when I'm in between probably 3 and 4, you could squirt some water in my mouth and smack me on the back of the head to get me back in it.
hey, if you're doing it right, you're gonna be squirted on plenty. Don't even worry about
Just
it.
hydrate myself.
Yeah, I'll be your towel man.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Because I can't participate, but I
I
want
need
to
you to wipe that shit out of my face. Sorry to all the mothers and other friends of ours that get this fucked up image now.
All I want to do is like rub Vaseline on your cheeks and shit. Hit the cold compress.
You ready to go? Cold Shove me back in there.
I want you to eat nails and crap thunder. I'll be your Mick.
You be Mickey.
How do you decide when you fully consumed the pussy? Like, how do you know when you move on to the
When
next?
she collapses.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, when she can't take it no more.
When she can't take it no
could
more.
take literally forever.
It could.
You could literally
Like some would
spend
be
all day.
some would be fast, some would be long.
I don't know, man.
I'd go as long as I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like a 12-round boxing match, bro. Like it's when you got to be Mickey for me, bro. You got to be like, get up, Rocky, get up,
Get up! Get up!
You can come over whenever.
He wants me to eat his pussy. That's fine, dude. It's totally
$20 is $20.
$20 is $20, bro. But no, that's like the first thing I can think of. There is no fucking way.
I want
Like-
you to lick labia and punch clitoris.
Yes.
Yo!
That'd be exactly what it sounds like when I'm dying down there. But no, like fucking Joey Chestnut, I'm watching, they pulled out a measuring tape. It's 40 feet of hot dogs
dong?
is what he ate. Like 40 feet of hot dogs. That's
gross.
insane, dude.
Yeah.
And to be able to fucking have that in your, like, I don't know.
All he does is train.
I mean, I get you
he
train,
trains like
but
a professional athlete. Like if
no,
you
I mean, I
watch-
get that, but that's
like,
impressive as fuck.
He has this mouth guard, right? And he can attach a weight to it, and he sits there and does this move, you know, like and works on his neck and his
I
throat,
bet you can suck a mad dick.
or bite it off. Like
Well, I
I'm not putting it anywhere near it, but like
Jesus Christ, dude. But that is a lot of food, dude.
that is a lot of hot
Like, and when
dogs.
you're looking at the ESPN had it on there,
and the buns too.
and you got to eat the bun,
Yeah.
and all that fucking bread.
That's a
Like
lot.
I see the hot dogs, you might be able to scarf down quite a few.
Yeah,
We're never hitting 70,
I don't.
but like the bread
how many
and
do
the
you
hot
think you
dog,
could realistically eat?
3. Like I'm just being real, probably 3 with the bread, probably 3.
Squatch.
I can down me a glizzy, brother. I'm not gonna play with you.
How many do you think
How
you could eat?
many?
I mean, for those of you who don't know, I'm a large person, but I think I could probably work upwards of 8 to 10. I think.
Yeah.
See,
And
but
I feel like this is going to be a challenge, but I could do it.
I think we should someday. Like,
let's not eat.
I
We're
want
not-
to eat. I want to have a little something because I find that when I'm like hungry,
don't eat
starving,
as much
I don't eat as much.
So
I fill it
we'll
faster.
have a breakfast,
Okay.
a little something for lunch.
We gotta
be
do that this
hungry
summer.
for dinner.
Yep.
And then we'll figure out how many hot dogs we can down.
And no time limit.
Well, we gotta set the time limit in the hot dog eating contest. So whatever that is, we'll research
I
it.
think they keep changing it, but I think it's between 8 and 9 minutes.
Okay, so we'll put that down.
So fuck, man. Like I don't.
One of us is getting sick.
I
I can already.
just,
It's probably Squatch.
like my thing is that like I think I could eat a lot. I think I'm probably in that 5 to 7 range, but I don't want a time limit. Or not like a super aggressive time limit, like 8 minutes. If you gave me half an hour to eat that, I think I could eat.
I just
7 hot
don't
dogs.
think I could do it like they do it.
Oh
Like,
no,
he
I'm not even.
shoves the
gonna try.
fucking hot dog with the bun in, chugs water to get
Dude,
it
he
mushy,
does
and then
2
swallows
dogs
the
at the
shit.
same time. He's like,
I know. But do you see how
and
he
like
gets
just
it wet
smushes the bread in there. I hate that. That's so
in the
gross to
fucking
me.
water? There's no way I'm doing
No,
that.
I'm like, I don't want soggy bread. But they do that so they can put it down easier. But me, I'm like, just like, I want them fixed up too. Like, I probably won't go as aggressive as I normally would, but like, maybe even just some barbecue sauce or ketchup or whatever.
So I guess we're doing the Aged Banter
Aged Banter hot dog eating contest.
wiener contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy the glizzy. I want to enjoy the.
I want to enjoy enough of it,
I'm
but
not gonna
like
just
I
soak
think
it.
we set like a realistic like time limit
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Let's set it at 15 minutes.
That's fine.
Like we'll go
15
half the
minutes.
time. How many can we eat in 15
15
minutes? And right?
I'm losing this.
I say we record that and we throw it on our socials.
No, that'd be fine.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So anybody that
but comment, like you guys out there, if you think it's a good idea, you think it's a fucking dumb idea, let us know.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, we're gonna do it. But
it's not like this is gonna be on DraftKings or anything like that.
No, you can't make bets on this bitch.
You could put some parlays out there, some side bets. I mean,
whatever y'all do on the side,
who you got?
That's on you. We don't.
Maybe we live stream it on Twitch.
Maybe that's the one we do on Twitch.
How about that?
Maybe that's the one we do. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We got a couple weeks to plan this, but
all right, sounds good.
I don't think we should bring Squirrel right into the mix eating hot dogs, but maybe
Squirrel.
He don't know what he's getting into right now.
Maybe we'll let Squirrel hold the camera or something like that because
while we do it,
his hole is tiny.
It's always. I want to watch. Yeah, it is. There's no way we're getting it through that hole.
Yeah. Maybe we got a Squatch mask.
We are Girth Brooks. It's all right, Squatch. I know you like that a lot.
He loves it.
What else is on tap, man? Like, what else we got?
We got rich people problems. We touched on it a little bit with money and morals.
Yeah.
Well, but it was kind of a different take that we wanted to take on the. That's two different topics?
Two different topics.
Oh, so we've talked about both.
We talked about the money and morals kind of
stuff
with the Diddy thing.
With the rich people problems.
With the rich people problems, right? Like, you get to a point where, like, and I think Squatch nailed it earlier. So, like, lead us into this. What you were talking about earlier with the balance, right? Like, how much money to get you to that I don't give a fuck moment.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as just a regular dude that works a job every single day, we all have money problems. We all have, the day-to-day problems that everybody has. But what separates, what income and salary do you have to have that, like, rational thought goes out the window? Where do your morals and, like, self-respect go out the window with what monetary amount you make?
Yeah. For me, I guess it ultimately depends on the deed.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is this a gay act? Do I got to, do some sexual thing, that I don't want to do for money? I mean, that comes at a premium.
But it also comes a point where it's like, $1 million man. Like for example, I'm just gonna throw examples out there.
Oh, good example. All right.
I'm just throwing examples.
And then I got to throw some money at it, or what?
Not saying there's any like truth to this, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. Let's say you're rich, live on a lake, tons of money, right? Like, is there a point where, like, you're throwing these big ass parties, everybody's hanging out, like, your chick can just be naked or show her pussy or show some titties or whatever, and you're just fine with it? Like, there's no, like, you're like, like, this happens frequently.
I don't think you got to be rich to have that. I mean,
but I'm saying, I think when you're in a situation like that, though, I just think it plays an influence. Like, I think if you get to a point where, could you have another one like that? Maybe, because you're set up and the money you got, So, like, do you get jealous anymore? Or are you above that? Like, I think that situation.
I think there are a ton of people with a lot of money that are extremely jealous.
Probably.
Very possessive.
Probably.
Very,
Probably.
I think that's.
But I'd say the percentage is lower. Because when you have all that money, you're confident. And when you have all those things, you're confident. Mm-hmm. So when you are that person, you don't necessarily get as jealous as you would if you didn't have all that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying we're like that, but it is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, this has to be a thing.
I think you're onto something, certainly. I think everybody just is a little bit different, Like, I don't think just because you got a crap ton of money, like, I don't see Bill Gates out there saying, "Oh, hey, Melinda, why don't you go?"
Well, he's also 80 fucking years old.
But you get my point. Even back when they were young and making all this money and stuff like that, I think it's just to the person. I think that there are young. I think nepo babies actually probably would be more in line with that. People that just acquire this money and didn't have to work for that money. They've always just been spoon fed, and
they're the ones though that are doing the weird shit because I can get away with it.
They've gotten away with everything for their entire lives. Like, they go to these, let's say private schools, or they've had their way paid for them their entire life. They don't know what it's like to work or to work hard or to struggle.
And the thing is, you'll probably, out of those nepo babies, you probably got the 10% that are decent and they figured a way out to live in this world the way we are. Like, everything's fine. Yeah. But that 90% don't, like you're saying, they don't understand the way society should function.
I think those 10% of nepo babies are like all athletes.
You're probably right.
Of some sort.
You're probably right because they got discipline from a young age,
and they still had to go learn how to be at that level of professionalism to do their chosen.
But the 90% are the ones that think the world revolves around them,
right? The ones
and they can do what they want.
So
that's when, and you do see that, like when you go to certain places around here. I ain't gonna mention a bunch of names, but there's spots around here. If you go to them, you see it all day long. I know Squatch can relate to this because of recent activities, but it's literally you go to these areas and you see exactly what you just said.
Rich people just acting a fool because
because they were trust fund babies.
Exactly.
When you're trust fund babies,
I know like the two of you guys, just went to like pretty lavish like 4th of July parties, and you're out there and you're kind of coursing with the other side, the other half there. And you're starting to kind of see people act crazy and stuff like that. But at the same time, tell me you haven't been to like a family reunion and Unc starts acting all crazy, drunk. Auntie's over there, like twerking on the dance floor with all that ass. Like
I can't say I've ever been to a family function where that has happened.
Wow.
No.
Now imagine if you had grown up black.
I don't know. We're coming right back there. I fucking know it.
Because
bend over, girl. Show me what you were.
Reunion I ever been to, bro.
No, we don't really. I haven't had, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been to a family reunion.
Yeah, I've been to
family small.
Yeah. Mine is too. Right? That's like I said because But you have to travel for it for us. Yeah.
But it's fucking like I think we have some. There's legitimacy to it because of the children and the way the world's like coming up now. Mm-hmm. But I do think, I mean, I want to say the money just makes you forget about things that you wouldn't if you didn't have.
I think
that's all.
Ultimately, and I've said this before, I've been on record saying this, like money just makes you who you actually are.
It does.
So like when we were talking about Diddy and Epstein and stuff like that, I think that like, at their base, at their core, that is who they are.
Yeah.
Freaky sexual like deviants who now they have the money to be able to act on their kinks or their stuff. So I think if you're a humble person, if you are just a giving person or just a normal ass person and stuff like that, I think that even with money, you're still going to continue to be that. I think for me, like I've always said too, like I'd rather be rich than famous. I've never wanted any level of fame. I've always, I would hate the idea of not being able to just go to the grocery store or to just everywhere I go, I got a camera in my face.
Well, I told you I didn't even like doing this because I don't like talking on camera or doing like.
Now look how good you are. I know that,
but I'm just saying that's not me. I'm very much like you.
Yeah.
I'd rather be rich than famous.
Right.
And I think like just how we are as people, we'd give back. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people wouldn't.
Right.
If you look at young kids and you're like, hey, I'm going to give you $1 million. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to do this.
Right.
There's zero talk of giving back.
Yeah.
Like I know right away, if I want $1 million tomorrow, guess what? We all going to be all right.
Yeah, I got you.
But like we all will be okay.
Right.
And that's where, and I'll probably, if we polled people and we got feedback, I can guarantee you, if we asked the young kids what they do with $1 million, it'd be me. Maybe some of them be like, hey, yeah, I'll share it with so-and-so or take care of mom. Okay, cool. But like, are you really going to be there for like your boys? Like I give everybody that I'm close to enough money to pay off their shit. So that way they can live debt-free and be comfortable.
How much money are you talking about acquiring?
I'm just talking like $1 million, dude.
You're at $1 million. I'm probably not sharing with anybody.
And see, but that's you.
It's not enough. In this world,
but here's my take on it.
I'm probably putting that away for retirement.
But here's my take. Here's my take. If you got, and I'm not saying you got to give it to everybody. I'm saying you got 5 motherfuckers on your hand.
All right.
Right? You get $1 million. Right? If I can give you, let's say you have $80,000 in debt, I pay your shit off so you don't have to worry about no debt.
Huh.
That's me looking out, making sure that you can save all your shit and really be life rich as you move forward because you got no debt no more. See what I'm saying? As long as you're going to do
I think every single one of those situations will be circumstantial.
It would be.
Because I have people in my life that I don't trust with money like that.
And that's okay.
And I could pay off all their debt.
Yeah.
But they'd only go right back into it.
Yeah.
Or I could give them that amount of money.
Why you think I said probably less than a handful? I could probably count 3 or 4 where I'd be like, hey, if I won $1 million tomorrow, I'll be like, hey man, let's pay off the shit.
And
I'd tell Squirrel,
I'd rather
let's
just
pay off
do
your shit.
something for you. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, let's go on all expenses paid by me.
I don't want to do all this shit because everybody's schedules suck. We already established that. So I'd be like,
I'd
you know
make
what?
sure that you didn't have to come back home and hurt for money.
Yeah, see? So that'd work too. But I'm just saying we have a different philosophy on what to do with that money. Now you say, let's say I get $20 million, different story.
$20 million, I'm doing a lot. I'm taking care of that differently.
If I get $20 million, like,
look, if I hit a $20 million jackpot on anything, yo, I'd be like, I love you guys, I do, but I'm gone. Like, I mean, like, not that I'm disappearing from your life, but like, there's only a handful of people that I'm gonna even let know where I'm going.
No, I mean,
because I'm not gonna be staying here.
You think I'm gonna be here?
No.
You win $20 million, I'm with you. I'm just like, you think I'm going to be left behind, motherfucker?
No,
you
we got to go to the island going, coca, coca.
Yeah, you damn right. Doing this podcast from palm trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the beach.
On the beach.
On my private Epstein Island.
In a Speedo. Fuck it.
Maddie, why your dick don't fit in your Speedo? Because it's too small.
Bob, you still white as fuck. Yeah, I know.
You've been on the beach for fucking 12 days.
SPF 100, bitches. Oh, man. SPF 100.
Squatch, I have tapped this, man. Can you reach it?
I need a beer, too. Inside that refrigerator.
That's your secondary responsibility.
We did not lay out it's additional duties as, what is it?
Yeah.
You know what? Additional duties as assigned.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We forgot we were calling him Toby.
Toby. That's so Squatch Nuts, a.k.a. Toby. Thanks.
Wow, you went right in front of the camera there.
No, he's fine. Damn, what?
Oh, these are Crown.
Whiskey lemonades.
These are Crowns.
Fuck, are we about to get turned?
Oh, we're about to get
You want mango or lemonade?
Which one you want?
I kind of want lemonade.
Go for it.
All right.
I kind of like mango.
Okay,
so.
perfect.
That works.
Oh, what you got up there?
You got that mango.
You got that mango?
I make bad decisions. That's what I do.
Well, we're about to make some.
Man.
Damn.
Cheers.
Cheers. After the show.
So what are we doing on time? Like, we might as well ask. Damn, sitting up. All right. We got a little bit of time left.
Put that far up. Far up. All right.
Got a little bit of time left. Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Damn. Got a little stank to it.
Yeah, I could do that.
No, stank.
I could do that. Yeah, this is a 4-pack, dude. I mean, we just picked this up, so.
All right.
Yeah, it's good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're losing our show.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the sugar on the shit so I could see where we're at.
You're not reading the label.
I was reading.
Bobby, we're recording a podcast.
Well, I know. Clearly, I got
you were reading.
Hey, Squirrel, when he's not here, dude, it's me.
Yeah.
Like,
somebody's got to take Squatch. This is your job. Keep his motherfucking ass in line.
You're supposed to, but
yeah. Where'd you go?
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
The turns have tabled.
Yeah.
What do we got on the agenda? Did we go through everything already?
Did we get through everything?
We're about through everything. We got one little mystery.
Oh yeah, we get the bonus topic.
What's the mystery topic?
Times you've turned down a blowjob.
Yeah.
When is it acceptable to do so?
Well, I guess I can start this off.
You want to go?
All
right.
I have, and you know this from just being with me at the bar. If someone has haggard ass breath, like A, I can't even kiss them. B, I don't want them around me. And 3, there is no way they're putting a fucking toxic mouth on my penis. So like, there's no way. She might be hot, but if her shit is kicking, I'm not even letting her suck my dick because you're gonna get that stench. Oh, and it's gonna make you. Nope.
Yep.
So stanky ass breath or fucked up teeth. Like if she got some jagged edge teeth, there's no way. She look like she can chew through that can. I'm good. Like I don't want it, dude. I don't want you anywhere around it.
She piles her teeth.
Yeah, I'm good, dude. Like, I don't want your jack-o'-lantern ass around my. No.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
You're like fucking Pennywise on your dick.
Yeah, no, hell no, dude. So those are kind of situations I came across where I was like, damn, this girl's cute. You get a drink, you're sitting there talking, you're like, you just got hit in the face with like garbage booty, dude. Like, and I was like, I can't. Then you come up with a reason to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I've come across this situation actually a few times, actually. I'll tell you this one. Like, you kind of went a different angle, but like a one right now, dude, if I'm funky, like I love my wife enough to be like, nah.
Well, that's different.
Well, you ask the question.
I mean, but that's all.
When have you ever turned down a blowjob? They're like, I've literally been like hey, look, not right now. I got to go shower, or we just need to put this
Give
on
you a little
hold.
love for that. That's respectful as shit.
I
There,
love
bro.
my wife.
Yeah,
I
dude.
do.
That
I
is
do.
legit, and that's what and I have been in that because I play baseball.
Right.
There's been plenty of times where I come back, I'm like,
dude, playing baseball like as a kid, that's the first time I ever heard the term "fermunda."
Hey, you do not want this setting in some sliding shorts, funky, sweaty balls right now. Like, so I have been like, let me shower. Then you can
fresh
get
from the gym, or a long
same.
day of work.
No.
Like, nah, honey, let me get in the shower.
No, because then they're going to try to kiss you, which we already talked about too. Like,
and that's coming back to you.
That's coming back to me. Nope.
No, I ain't doing it.
Good call.
But kind of back to your angle, and this has been a true story too. I used to live with this guy in college, and his next door neighbor, like for whatever reason, like she was a hermit, man. She was this older lady. So like we're in our 20s. She was probably like in her early 60s and just nasty trailer park trash lady, just fat, gross, 1,000 cats, lived like a hoarder.
We'll call her Tammy. Fucking Tammy.
Right.
Tammy's a good one.
So Tammy starts coming over,
Fuck yeah.
and we couldn't get rid of the broad. All right,
Perfect.
at least for like 11 days. She just kept coming over and over and over, and we're like, "Yo, Tammy, what are you doing here? Nobody's even home right now, but you're sitting on the porch."
That's gross.
That's
Dude.
bullshit. What's going on? Well, she gets all liquored up one night, dude, and she comes over and she's like, looking at me. And I'm like, are you looking at me like,
She was trying to eat.
dude?
Yeah.
She tried to blow your boy. She's like, she did. She's like, how do I say this? Like, I think she had a little bit of the tism. She wasn't right mentally, all right? She just
She had
was
a
not.
touch of the tism?
And she looked at me and she's like, I want to give you a blowjob. I want to suck your dick. And I'm like, you need to go home. You need to go home to your cats and just get the fuck out of here.
Because you could smell it all, huh?
She was nasty.
No, dude.
She was nasty.
So going down that path, B.O. is another one.
Oh, B.O.?
Oh, dude.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm not going to let you put that fucking stanky French onion smelling ass on me.
I just don't want to be around
dude.
you. Look, I'm like, there aren't very many opportunities in my world where I want to turn down a good blowy or a free blowy or a blowy in general. But there are times. And I'll tell you what, another one that we haven't touched on, I don't want a dude blowing me.
That's a very solid point. Like, I would turn down a blowjob from a guy. Like,
even though it'd probably be amazing. It'd probably be the best one you ever had in your life. Probably top 5 at least.
I don't want to know.
Man knows what a man likes.
I mean, I get what you're saying,
but I don't want it.
But I don't want it.
I don't want it in a dark room or behind a glory hole.
I don't want it. That's why you don't do the glory hole. I don't trust enough. Like, I can never do a glory hole because I don't trust.
Bobby's got trust issues.
I got trust issues, bro. Like, it is what it is, but like, no, fuck, hell no.
Hell no.
Because the whole time it could be the hottest chick in the world, and I'm like, nope, it's a dude.
Got, like,
it's a fucking dude.
Picture plastered to a plywood board,
Nope,
and looking the most
issues.
rickety ass shit ever. Like, no, dude. Like,
What's your take on the Squatch? I need to hear it from you, man.
I have an opinion that you guys haven't quite touched on. I don't want a blowjob from a girl that has given blowjobs to everybody.
Okay, that's
wait, like right before you're about to get it, or
in
just
general.
Oh,
if I'm at a bar, and let's not bullshit, especially in this area.
Yeah.
Bars is where everybody hangs out.
Yeah.
If you are known as the bar pass around,
Blowjob better?
don't want you.
You're solid point. Solid point. But what if she's really good at it?
yeah. Well, how much herpes is in her mouth? I
That's
think
another
that's Squatch's point, right? Is that why?
I mean, in general,
If you knew her mouth was clean and you could certify that,
I just don't.
she had no open sores.
I don't want to have that kind of thing in common with everybody that I know.
Oh,
You'd be like, hey, bro, remember when she like licked the balls too?
No.
You're like,
It's unattractive to me.
It is unattractive.
If I can picture you giving head to 5 of my friends,
That's
I don't
awkward.
want to picture you giving head to me.
That is awkward as fuck. Like, I'm not. That would be a turn off. If it was the bar whore, bro, like, no.
I don't want to fuck with the bar whore.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Whatever.
And the ones
Or like
here-
a homie hopper. I don't like those bitches either.
Oh, homie. Yeah, no.
Like, and that's what we're talking about. Homie hoppers.
that
Like,
gets into bro code too. With
yes.
the homie hopper.
And we were already down a bro code path. So, I mean, that's.
All right. Also, in college, in the same house, did turn down because this chick was dating my buddy, but she was all like, she was showing off one day, and it was just me and her alone in the house, and I was like, and like, she kept like,
You broke bro code?
no, I didn't break bro code.
Oh,
I did
shit.
not, dude. But she kept on telling me about like how she doesn't have a gag reflex, and she pulled her tongue out, and it was long. I was like, oh my god. But you're with my homie.
And that's.
You're with my
I
homie.
can't do it.
Like, I don't care if this is just a one-time deal.
I can't fucking
Like,
do it. Like,
you guys figure your shit out. But even after you figure your shit out, me and you, nothing. I did not break bro code. Fuck that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
To that.
drink
Yeah,
to that,
cheers.
boys.
Cheers, y'all. Because there's few things in life that are that damn important, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a perfect way to end this fucking night, bro.
Amen, brother.
On some bro code shit.
And some
man.
bro code. We full circled it.
Yep.
But,
Yep, we're going. So we're
fuck
going to
it.
shut it down. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm Maddie.
and I'm Bobby.
This has been the Aged Banter Podcast.
Fuck your feelings. Later.
Out. Aged Banter. What up, world? This is Maddie,
And this is Bobby.
and this is the Aged Banter Podcast.
Aged Banter.
Aged Banter. I mean, we got a podcast.
We're-
we got an hour.
we're
to
not-
kill. I mean,
This ain't the Butt Naked podcast. This is Aged Banter.
Aged Banter, baby. I got no self-control.
You
Why
live
think I
fucking-
want to go to the bar
Yeah,
tonight,
no,
you
no.
know?
Pull my pocket. So I thought he
Your
was
name is Brittany Banner.
as my Bobby batter spraying everywhere. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Aged Banner.
It's very gay out there.
Aged Banter.